Been going through and organizing my collection and noticed an anniversary this week from an oddball item that was released some 30 years ago. In 1961 and 62, Topps offered stamp inserts as part of their baseball card packaging. They were distributed 2 per wax pack. Similar items returned in 1969 and 1974 as test issues in their own packaging. These were available in strips of 12 players per pack, along with a booklet and bubblegum. Commonly referred to as oddball sets, they held no value or merit as an actual postage stamp for use in mailing letters and such. However, the United States Postal Service has issued official parcel stamps with ties to the history of baseball. In 1939, this image depicted the first baseball game and was released as the 100th anniversary tribute to the game's supposed invention. In 1969, another stamp was released to honor the 100th anniversary of professional baseball, where players received salaries to compete. This is a pin that was released in 1987 to commemorate the stamp. It was released in a 10,000 count by a third-party licensee. It was the actual image of the stamp itself, and it comes in some little packaging with a certificate. Jackie Robinson was the first player to receive his own postage stamp. It was released in 1982 when stamps were just 20 cents. Babe Ruth and Roberto Clemente were given their own issues in 1983 and 84 respectively. And 5 years later, on June 10, 1989, Lou Gehrig was honored with a 25-cent release. And with it, the U.S. Postal Service put out a commemorative package including a stamp collecting album and scrapbook showcasing all 4 Hall of Famers. Entitled Legends, this booklet, cards, and corresponding stamps was sold at post offices for just $8. And it comes in a nice little folder. The book with the logo, it's got Babe Ruth on the front and generic picture on the back. And there's a booklet of each of these actual stamps in its own little plastic, and 4 cards which are sealed. I'm thinking of opening them. And the booklet itself has a page basic introduction of the stamps and the players, and then there's a 2-page spread for each one showing pictures and a small bio, and you actually take the stamp and there's a mount and you can place it within the book. So here's Lou Gehrig, and showing more pictures of him at the plate giving a speech on July 4th. Jackie Robinson, and all of his pictures playing against the Yankees in the World Series. Babe Ruth, it's really generic stats and stories. There's a picture of him, his last appearance at Yankee Stadium, held up by the bat, and pitching for the Red Sox. And then Roberto Clemente, which was officially issued in Puerto Rico in '84. The stamp was. A nice little fold out there of him reaching and making contact with the ball. And then they talk about other stamps. They show the 2 stamps I just mentioned from 39 and 69. And it's called Legends Baseball Scrapbook and Stamp Album. And like I said, these 4 stamps are in here in a sealed little package with the mounts itself. And this little 4-pack of cards show the actual stamp, and the back has the full stats. I'm going to actually, for the first time, just cut this open and take a look at them up close. So here's Lou Gehrig. 25 cents back there in the early 80s. Has his full name, uniform number, position, all his vitals, and his entire Major League regular season and World Series stats. Jackie Robinson. 20 cents sliding into home, again, with the World Series stats on the back. They mentioned him serving in the Army. Babe Ruth, his batting, World Series, and pitching in World Series complete stats for his career. And the Clemente with the Puerto Rican flag in the back. Major League, League Championship, and World Series, all with Pittsburgh. In 1999, prior to the announcement of the All-Century team, a 20-piece collection called Legends of Baseball was available for 33 cents per adhesive stamp. And here's what the full sheet looks like. Players were from the beginning of the century and include Satchel Paige, Cy Young, George Sisler, and Bill Dickey. And these also came in a commemorative booklet from the post office for $9. Here's the back. A little bio of each player: Rogers Hornsby, Lefty Grove, Dizzy Dean, Pie Traynor. And the top of it says, the Postal Service honors 20 nominees for the Major League Baseball All-Century team. These players embody the glory and tradition of our national pastime. Tales of their extraordinary abilities and larger-than-life personalities have made them much more than just ball players. They are legends. Also available was a series of stamped postcards featuring portraits of those in the adhesive collection. A full-size image adorns the front, and a small bio with a player stat on the back with the matching stamp to go with it. And each card measured 4¼ inches by 6 inches. The Postal Service took a break from shining a spotlight on players and focused on stadiums in 2001 with a 10-stamp collection named Baseball's Legendary Playing Fields. The 34-cent adhesives include Crosley Field, Shibe Park, and the Polo Grounds. Other issues have followed through the years, including 4 new players honored in 2005 on 39-cent stamps: Hank Greenberg, Roy Campanella, Mickey Mantle, and Mel Ott. This release was titled Baseball Sluggers. Another legendary quartet titled Major League Baseball All-Stars in Joe DiMaggio, Willie Stargell, Larry Doby, and Ted Williams was unveiled in 2012 on Forever Stamps. I have other postage stamps and postcards featuring sporting events and individuals that were honored by the post office, and I'll be making a video in the future showcasing them as well. So it goes to show you never know what you can find if you dig a little deeper in your collection. Hope you enjoyed all this, and look for future videos, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thanks.